Now, the common objection to all of this, and what I mean by the common objection is my students always object. And they'll tell me, but Dr. Jackson, Lot can't give up his daughters because the Sodomites are known for their same-sex attraction. They want men. Why would they want the daughters? Lot's an idiot. They're not going to take the daughters. That's fair enough. If unjust mobs were rational, perhaps I could buy it. But mobs aren't rational. Mobs just need to be satiated. Mobs just need a victim. They need an outlet for that release of whatever that pent-up violence. And this is just wall-to-wall violence you see in this community. In fact, I submit to you that the Lot story is told one more time, almost word for word. You just have to go to Judges 19, verse 22. Let me read it to you. It will sound very familiar. This other translation I'm using right now is the RSV, so it's not going to sound exactly like Alter's. A man comes into a village. It's the same thing. Don't stay in the town square. Come into my house. And as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, base fellows, beset the house round about, beating on the door. And they said to the old man, to the master of the house, bring out the man who came into your house that we may know him. Identical, is it not? It's the same scene exactly. It's identical. Don't stay out there. Come into my house. You do not want to be around these people. They make the same request. Send the man out. And the man, the master of the house, went out to them. Identical to the Lot episode. No, my brothers, do not act so wickedly. Seeing that this man has come into my house, do not do this vile thing. Behold, here are my virgin daughter and his concubine. Let me bring them out now. Ravish them and do with them what seems good to you. But against this man, do not do so vile a thing. But the men would not listen to him. So the man seized his concubine and put her out to them. Let's just stop. Now we get a very different part of the story, do we not? So in the Lot story, when the mob presses him, he goes back inside. This one here, that's not the case. Now we get to see the end of the Lot story. What would have happened had Lot sent his daughters out? And remember, I'm bringing this up because of my students' common objection. These men who have same-sex desires, who want a man to have sex with, clearly they're rational and they won't want a woman. The man grabs his concubine, throws her out, and then what are we told? So the man seized his concubine, put her out to them, and they knew her and abused her all night until the morning. And as the dawn began to break, they let her go. And as morning appeared, the woman came and fell down at the door of the man's house where her master was till it was light. What does the mob do to a woman who I guess they're supposed to have no interest in? They rape her till she's dead. They abuse her all night. You get to see the end of Lot's story. You get to see the end of Lot's logic. And again, I think I've been pretty sympathetic to Lot. I really don't know what he was supposed to do with a mob that's facing him down. What does anybody do with a mob facing him down when all they want is a victim? That's the question. They want a victim. Lot was going to be a victim. He's trying to turn his daughters into a victim. He's protecting his hosts or his guests who they want as a victim. There's nothing. This is wall-to-wall violence and there is no way out. And I think that's where the divine violence steps in.